Alright, let's get this game finished up, shall we? I don't remember exactly how much is left, but I do remember that I know that the power plant stuff that we're just about to enter is essentially late endgame stuff happening here, so. Dive in there. Let's see, I forget which. Up or down? Can you go up? Up and across and in.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
Not a lot of firepower, right? Oh, hello. Oh, damn. I can dodge that. Push it a little too slow. Page from over here. Not sure if it even matters getting manuscript pages, honestly. I just kind of like getting them. I know I'm missing some of them. Over ammo, yeah, I can come back to that later if I really need to. Somebody. On deck. Hey. Got the back was throwing some shit at me. Oh, come on. Oh. Sucker. Could just leave him there, but I might need to kill him if he let me progress, so. There's more ammo right here anyway, I might as well. Might as well. Know what I mean, Vern? Safe to open? Gonna have to be, because I don't know where else I'm gonna go. Ah! Come on, come on.
Making her way through the water pipe alone, Cynthia was angry at the rider. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
You're thinking she's crazy. But she's not crazy. She's the only one that's sane. Flares, I'll take that. Revolver ammo, I will save. A little bit up, then come back. There's 12 bullets in there, and I'm only missing 6. I'll do one more fight and then see if I can go back to it. God, coffee. Need the coffee. Coffee is mine. Need the coffee. Oh shit. Have some of that. Ambush didn't turn out as well as you'd hoped, did it? BRB. Where's the other guy? There he is. Instant answer. Shit. He's going that faster than I thought he would. It visibly went through my head, but okay. We won't worry about that. Give me that coffee. Want it. Want the coffee. Where are we going? We just sit here drinking beer in an armchair and staring at the power plant, huh? Strange.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
Then the bad guy left for no reason. The end. Ah. Hi. How you doing? Correct. Ooh. Big guns now. I got the real serious firepower now, son. Pardon me. If I turned around. I was getting worried for a second there. I'm saying. Birds. I have more flares than this. I picked up 2 more flares. Oh, crap. Wait, is that my stop? I don't know what plane it's facing anymore. And this side is the one I want, I think. And birds. Gosh darn birds. Un-American is what they are. Walking.
Are we men dreaming of being butterflies, or butterflies that dream of being men? Such philosophical concerns are by necessity abstract. And yet,
It's crashing the stream. Hey, Alex, how you doing?
our existence.
How's things going, Pink?
An absence of creativity.
You ready for some Twilight Zone ripoff?
Hello, Martha. What did you want to show me?
I'm doing okay, thanks.
Thank God you're here. Please, it's in the basement.
Please don't mind the helicopter noises while we're trying to watch some TV.
Oh, that's amazing. Isn't it just? I found it here this morning. It's like it isn't there, but I can't look straight at it.
Yes, I'm sorry.
How did you get here?
I think I'd be a little bit more worried about this if this was happening in my basement.
You put this thing here?
To be more precise, I put everything here but that.
Really? But what is it?
I guess the temptation is to call it a hole, but it's really an absence, profound lack of reality.
In Martha's basement?
Yes, it was doing so well, too. I came up with 2 old ladies and put something really weird in the basement. It was a great start. I'm completely blocked now. I can't imagine what I was up
The
to.
reactions to this are just so mild.
Surely it's just an ordinary basement.
Oh dear. There's a hole in reality in my basement. That's strange.
I don't know.
I think I'd be a little more freaked out.
Couldn't you just ignore it?
Oh, no, I couldn't do that. It would probably
Yep.
plot hole. Might be one
Keep
of
calm and carry on.
the whole enterprise.
Oh
Listen, ladies, not to be rude, but I'm really not at all sure where I'm going with this, and you're just not helping. You should just go back upstairs for a cup of coffee while I try to figure out what I'm up to.
my.
You think that's best? Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should just stop here. Or is that too moronic?
This is one of their better ones, I have to
Is
say.
that too moronic? Indeed. Who can tell?
Hey, thanks. This is my adventuring hat.
Stupid, innocent.
I wear it for all of my various adventures. Alright, let's get some actual gameplay going. I'm really excited for next week, though, because next week we get to play Sekiro. Shadows died twice. That's going to be amazing. And some of the Spider-Man DLC. Have you seen the new Spider-Man game there, Pink? What was that spook noise? Oh, that's just the noise it does whenever it springs an ambush on me. This is pretty close to the end of the game, though. The new Spider-Man game has been really good. Ow. Rude. That fireman. I've played the new Spider-Man, but what I'll be playing next week is the there's 3 DLC missions that came out, and that's what I'll be playing. I've already finished the main game, and it is excellent. It's so fun. If you're worried about playing it yourself, I saved all the footage on my YouTube channel. You can actually, and also on my Twitch collections. You can take a look at it and see if you like it or not, and then play it yourself. Once you've gotten to the point where you've got a solid opinion on the game, but you're not, and then you don't have to worry about spoilers. Personally, I really enjoy it. And the actor they have to do the voice is amazing. That's such a good Spider-Man. I think he did some of the other video game Spider-Man voices too, but still. And they put in a bunch of Peter Parker bits too in the game. You get to see both sides of him. Oh my god, that was a nice little hidden ammo pickup. So I've got 4 flare gun shots, 2 flashbang grenades. That is some serious AoE firepower. Yeah, I know, right, Pank? It's so Peter Parker. They got really good casting for that game. Aunt May is incredible. She's so Aunt May. And if you don't know anything about the game, I will just say that there's one other character in the game that's best left as a surprise if you don't already know about it. But the actor does an excellent job of that character as well. What the hell? Oh, there's a guy behind me too. Alright, let's call some flare gun. Get surrounded. Eat it! I love how they stick to the themes of light versus darkness. So a flare gun is essentially a rocket launcher. So good. I told you there's yellow on the rock. You saw it this time though, right? Here's some. Sometimes it's just messages, and sometimes it's arrows pointing you to a secret. Like hidden loot.
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
Yeah, like similar to these arrows, but if it's just an arrow, it's usually leading you to an ammo stash. Such as where I got those flashbang grenades just now, like a minute ago. You're not seeing here either? That's weird.
Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it!
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man,
Maybe it's a certain kind of color blindness thing happening? Where that shade of yellow doesn't distinguish itself from its surroundings for you?
It's in the well-lit room.
Well-lit room, well, that's a good spot for it. Do you have
Excuse me?
any
What you need to drive the darkness.
any color blindness in general?
The lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Oh, we won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1.
Well, like
You've
your
been
room.
breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, No, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Young man,
Obviously.
you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
Alright, well, let's test this again. Right here. Above the pot on this stove. Or above the sink. See any writing on these walls? There is.
Hurry! The switch is on the wall facing the shore.
No writing, huh? That's weird. Yeah, I guess you must have some sort of blindness to a certain shade of yellow.
To the well-lit room if the lights
Weird.
in the pipe go out.
Well, must be a thing.
Go outside to use the emergency switch.
Yeah, I'm busy looting your room, Grandma. Taking your coffee. Taking your coffee.
I have been preparing.
Okay, where do I go? How do I get there?
You have found my caches, haven't you? You can see the signs. Very few people can. Dark. Yes, please. Take what you need. This is all for you, for the likes of us. We do Tom's
Back out
work,
here?
don't we? Light.
Yeah, maybe it's something about your monitor settings. I don't know. Anyway, for the most part, it's just flavor text. Like, don't trust anyone in the dark, stuff like that. But sometimes it's arrows that point you to secret loot. Which is how I found that chest with the ow, flashbangs. Take it, take it.
Weaver had sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
So how about you? What have you been playing lately? And what are you looking forward to that's coming up?
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Oh, let's do a puzzle.
If I could figure out the gates, I could use them to get to the kill switch.
I mean, that was pretty good. I'll just use that, right? Did I just fluke my way through that with 2 attempts? So I'll take it. Oh, you're looking forward to playing Unravel? I did that. That game is fun. I need to find somebody to play Unravel 2 with. Because that one's got a 2-player mode. I really enjoyed Unravel 1 though. It was so cute.
Who designs these things?
I like those really artistic games. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Now what's happened?
The transformer yard went dark and dead. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
Oh, now it's a time thing. Alright, platform. So. Action platformer, let's go. Do that. Okay, apparently I can I can do that. Promptly dies. That figures.
Who designs these things?
You play with me, but you can't beat the first one? Nah, that's okay. Between the two of us, we'll figure it out. We've got a bunch of other stuff on the schedule to play, but at some point we should team up on that. That would be pretty cool. I'm up for that.
Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
Go Team Venture! Oh, hello. Mr. Man with big axe. Are you alone? Oops, entirely. Close enough. Close enough I don't think I need to waste a flare on you. Moon Remedy is the boss. Do you guys share a channel then, or how does that work? Or do you just do the editing for your channel? Now we're gonna use a flare gun. Come on, group up, guys. Need to maximize this AoE. There. Did I survive at all? I survived. Did I even hurt you at least? I don't know. I'm not sure how tough that guy was to start. Alright, lady, I did it. Also, you should probably have those pants shortened, I'm just saying.
This way, young man. Follow me. Come.
You trip over those pants.
Ready to go.
I'd take an inch or two off of that.
Way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet.
Hey, Andy.
He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world.
Diablo 1, yeah, that was classic.
He was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom.
Of course, I'm an old enough geezer that I played that back when it was new.
In case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew
I like that they're remastering it though, so people can experience the roots of the series if they haven't seen it before.
And none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond.